Hi everyone, it's Brad from BoxBrownie.com. Today I'm going to show everybody how to market to house for only $20. To do so, I'm using an iPhone X combined with an 18mm Moment wide-angle lens and also the Moment smartphone case holder. As a control, we're also going to shoot the property with a professional DSLR camera, so we can then compare how the phone camera compares to a professional camera. All the images in this video will be edited using the BoxBrownie.com system. This is where you simply upload your images, choose from a range of edits, and we'll send you back the finished images ready to market in under 24 hours. Okay, enough of that intro stuff, let's get started. Okay, let's get our first shot sorted. It's a beautiful day here on the Sunshine Coast. It's always great to start at one end of the house and work your way through. Letting my DSLR camera do all the bracketing. And I'm actually not going to adjust the tripod at all. And I'm just gonna simply clip on our smartphone with our nominated camera app, which is called Camera Pixels. What's great about this camera is it actually brackets the exact same way my Nikon does, and the results will really speak for themselves. So we're all done here on our first shot. We'll walk upstairs and start on the inside. Now we've actually been through the property and I suppose prepped it already today, which is great. Always makes your life a lot easier. And I've got a good idea where I'm taking the shots from as well. So to streamline this video, I'm going to keep the smartphone on first, take my shot and then replace it with the DSLR. Let's move this inside a little bit. It's looking pretty good. These Moment lenses are great. They really fit in everything in the one shot, exactly how a real estate agent would expect. Can't talk highly enough about them. And no, we don't get paid for Moment. Might just take one more quick shot of that. Got to be really careful with camera shake in your shots. That's amazing. I'll leave that there. Just replace this with a DSLR. I'll turn my flash on with my DSLR. Obviously my iPhone doesn't have it. Let's move this back a little bit to get the best shot. Terrific. I'll let the camera take the 5 brackets of this area. Quickly take my shoes off while I'm waiting. Okay, that camera's done. We're just going to move into this first bedroom of the day, which is actually the master bedroom. This one has an ensuite, but we're not going to shoot it today, just because we are limiting our shots to 10 images. So, go roughly from here. It's looking good. Obviously we're shooting these 10 images all in real time, as you can see. Camera's ticking away. Of course, I've got all the lights on in this bedroom. I've also got all the blinds open as well. Usually when you're shooting bedrooms, it is always great to shoot from a doorway. In this circumstance, I could shoot across the bed, inside the bedroom towards the ensuite, but I'm not going to do that just for everyone's reference. Just clipping on my smartphone lens, literally just about in the same area. Okay, I've just restarted the app because the camera was actually having a bit of trouble focusing. Always very important to see a camera, always very important to see a photo focused, of course. Very gentle with my trigger. Great, that's done. We can move on to the next area right now. I'll keep the smartphone on. So now I'm going to take a shot of the kitchen on its own just here. It's always great to get a good kitchen shot. What I will do, I will start off with a DSLR each time. So my DSLR is in 12 mil width on a crop sensor. Of course, if you're shooting full frame, make sure that's 18 mil. Right there looks pretty good. I'm going to turn my flash off because we have a lot of tile reflection here. Gentle on my feet, being a multi-level home. Have any comments, guys? Make sure you comment. We do read them. Any questions, any tips you'd like to see, or even any videos, please let us know. We'd be happy to make them for you. So now I've just got my smartphone on. I'm actually not going to touch the tripod at all now. I might just adjust from left to right if need be, but I won't actually move the tripod, just so we can show a better before and after difference. Gentle on the shutter. That's taking their shots, which is great. I think my next shot's going to be in this corner, shooting through, actually including this dining table, and then also including the kitchen area, which is sort of hidden behind the stairwell there. Yeah, that far corner, Mr. Cameraman, will be great, I believe. Just chucking my DSLR on now, just to find my area. What's great here is I can actually get that detail outside. I can tell there's literally 3 separate rooms in this shot. It's a bit of a funny home, this one, but I really like it. It's a bit unusual, a bit different, and that always makes for better viewing and shooting. Gently put my other little camera there, framing up my shot. Still in 12 mil. That's looking great. Turn my flash back on for this shot. Focus. Let the camera bracket. I'm being really careful not to bump my camera here. Sometimes real estate photographers can get in little tight corners or situations. Okay, smartphone is going on, or iPhone 10 I should say. Great, it's just finding its focus. Here is good. Looks great. That width between the smartphone and the DSLR is very minimal. These lenses are terrific. Just going to check that shot. Great. It's always good to check your shots on site. If you do bump it or have blurry images, it's easier to retake them before you get back to your home or your office and realise you've got to reshoot them again. Okay, next shot I'm going to do is actually in the far corner over here of this little living area. So I'm just going to cram in the corner and sort of just do much of the same shot. Cameraman's going to go on that corner because I'm actually going to shoot out to the backyard. Sorry guys, haven't shot a video for some while. I feel a bit rusty, but the outcome will all be the same. I do promise that. So I'm just going to bring my tripod legs down a little bit because I am sort of tussed in this corner. Looking good. I might come down a little bit more. The reason I'm coming down, I want to actually include a bit of this lounge in the shot. I don't want to shoot over it and avoid it because it does look much better just in the view. Okay, here we go. Cool. Flash is on again. DSLR is doing its brackets. Great. Swap them over. We will do a separate video on this app as well to let you know what settings we use and recommend, and where to download the app and all that sort of thing. The problem with smartphone photography in real estate is generally you're only taking the one shot. So, You know, you're never gonna have that window detail if you've got an ocean view or even any type of view you really wanna show off. That's where bracketing, using your smartphone and also a tripod, that's what makes the difference. And that wide angle lens just gives it that professional look. Of course, everything needs to be edited to blend those images together properly. But of course, the crew at BoxBrownie.com can help out with our image enhancement service. Okay, so I'm happy with this top level. Now I believe all I have to do is shoot one spare bedroom, the largest bathroom, and then a couple of angles outside, and that will be our 10 shots all in one. I'm gonna leave my DSLR on there. We might start off in the bathroom first, get that shot out of the way. So I've removed things like shampoo bottles, there was a bin on the ground, all that sort of stuff that doesn't need to be visible in your shots, just get rid of it. Unfortunately, this laundry doesn't have a door. There's a bit of reflection on the shower screen and the tiles, but that's okay, we can't really avoid that. I have opened the window here in the bathroom to show the beautiful greenery outside. And I'm just gonna remove this towel because it's actually obstructing my shot. We'll put that over there on my camera bag. Great. 12 mil. As wide as I can go without making it look too big. Flash is off. Camera's doing its thing. I'm actually standing away from the doorway so I don't get myself in the reflection. Camera's done its thing. Shot looks great. Just gotta get back out of this. Cool. I'll just take one more. Terrific. So smartphone is done in the bathroom. So I'm just gonna go just to this bedroom here. The reason I picked this bedroom is because it's probably got one of the better views out of the two. There is one more spare bedroom, but since we're doing 10 shots only, I'm really splitting those images up to the best features of the home. Hero shots, we like to call them. Cool, lining it up. So I'm actually not using the door in this shot. We've got like a walk-in robe here. So that's got quite a wall obstruction here in the shot. So I'm actually shooting through it all. So we're just getting more of the bedroom in the shot. Brackets look good, I'm happy. I'll go down here. Now on this circumstance, because the smartphone lens is actually quite wide, so I'm just gonna have to just a little bit, just sort of shuffle this round a tad. Just finding my best focus point, which is actually the window. Great, and then I might take another focus point, actually just on the interior. Great. Terrific, happy with that. I'm gonna swap my cameras over again, and I'm just gonna run downstairs and grab my shoes to give me one moment. All right, shoes are on. Let's get these exterior shots. So we're up to 8 photos at the moment. I'm gonna take another 2 shots out here. I have already scoped the property prior to the video, which is always such an important thing to do in real estate photography. It's always good to know what you're shooting before you shoot it. Just streamlines your day a lot more. Okay, flash is off. Beautiful day today, beautiful day. It's a pretty good angle. I'm just gonna check. I might actually shoot it from here actually, so sorry about that. The reason why I've just changed positions, I can see more of the patio area from this shot, which is definitely a selling point. Sorry, my camera was having a bit of a spaz then. Okay, so taking the shots, flash is off. I'm gonna change the camera over now. Put on our trusty smartphone. Find our exposure. Now on the smartphone, I've actually got a bit of solar flare, which is okay. We'll remove that afterwards. I'm trying to use my hand. Yes, I'm using my hand. I can actually remove it. So the sun is behind me. Obviously the lens hoods on these lenses aren't as good as the Pro DSLR, but that's okay. So I'm gonna take one with the solar flare just for reference. It's not that bad actually. One without. Just to show the viewers exactly what solar flare looks like. Okay, lucky last. Let's get this last shot taken. So I'm gonna go in the far corner of the property, shoot towards the home. We'll use these stairs over here. And it's really gonna capture the garage, all up the side of the home, and also the property itself. Roughly here. So I'm just gonna actually just jump up here in the garden a little bit. Try and be careful not to trample all these beautiful, beautiful plants. Here is terrific. This is exactly where I want to be. I've actually got a bit of elevation here as well. You know, it's amazing what that extra meter will actually do in your shots. Just gonna put the smartphone down here. So what's really great is we're taking 10 shots today, which is only the equivalent of 16 US dollars. To make up that other $4, I'm actually gonna day to dusk this exterior shot. So that means turning this daytime image into a nighttime or a twilight dusk shot. These actually get 4 times more click-through rates in the USA, and in Australia, up to 5 times. So this shot here needs to be your hero shot on the MLS or listing portal. That way you're guaranteed to get more clicks every time. I'm just quickly cleaning this lens. Got a little bit of debris on it. Looking great. So we've got quite harsh sun and shadow light at the moment. So I'm actually going to take a few different exposures just to make sure we get the best outcome. And look, there you have it. We're gonna get these photos, we're gonna edit them up. Sorry, so yeah, we're gonna get these photos, we're all done. We're gonna edit each shot, and we're actually gonna try and get the agent to come in and try and review the shot to see if he can pick which has been taken with what. So stay tuned. I can't wait to see the outcome of this, and I know it's gonna make everybody super excited. Thanks for viewing. Make sure you comment below, and we'll be chatting to you soon.